Well, I look good. You look good too. Okay.
Introduce you.
How do you want to be introduced? Prince said he'll introduce you.
All right, big.
Love me like you do. Do the things you do, girl. It's the way that you move. It's the way that we groove.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kayla J, and I'm back again with another video. Alright, so for today's video, my special guest is Khellsi. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I'm Khellsi.
You want to tell them what you do,
You can follow me on Instagram. Check it out yourself. That's KhellsiMusic. You should put that on there, like, so I know how to spell it.
She makes music. She makes some really dope music. But yeah, as you can see by the title of the video, we're gonna be talking about coming to terms with your sexuality with KhellsiMusic, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. Like,
For sure.
we did not plan this, so just bear with us. It's gonna be just, it's Kayla's couch. We getting real. It's a real conversation. It's real shit. So, what were we talking about?
Just really that pivotal moment when you just realize, like,
That you're
who I am. Like, really not even who I am, accepting who I am.
So, you asked me off camera, but I want to ask you, when did you realize you were gay?
When I got my heart broken by a woman for the first time, that had to been it. I was like, wow, like.
So how does that work? If you had already been with her and then got your heart broken, that's when you realized you was gay? Not when you met her?
That too, but like really just accepting, like, this is who I'm gonna be. Like, I really just had a full-on emotional attachment to this woman. Never felt any other type of emotion for a male. And it's just like, wow, like.
So did you think, ooh, I probably shouldn't be eating while recording, but I'm hungry, y'all. So did you think that you were bi? For a while?
For a while I thought I was. When I got into that relationship, I hadn't had like no male interaction, like 6 months before that relationship started. Like, that was the last time I had like any type of interaction with a male. And I got into that relationship, and like, just in the back of my mind, just being in that relationship, the first relationship with a female, in the back of my mind, of course, I'm thinking like, is this a phase? Do I still like niggas? I don't know. But I'm not gonna say when we broke up is when she broke my heart. No, that's not what happened. We hit a crash in the middle of a relationship. And so that's when it was just like, wow, like, these are real, genuine feelings. Like, I really just fell in love with a woman. Like, yeah. Shout out to you, broke my heart. My first love, but I think that would have to have been it.
I feel like a lot of lesbians go through that phase where they think like that they're bi.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have to.
Like,
I feel like you don't.
Yeah, and then later down the line, it's like, oh, okay, I like punani. Yeah, for me, it was like, I realized I was, I don't know, I feel like I was in denial for a while growing up. Like,
oh yeah, I
definitely was attracted to women, and like, and I had like, I had, this one, I had a few people in school tell me that, like, Kayla, you're gay.
Oh,
and I was like, no, I'm not. Like, fuck. Like, stop calling me that. Right. But they was right. And then, like I said in my LGBTQ tag video, like, I met this girl in college, and I was like, oh, like, I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to taste that. And then I did, and then it was just like, but I didn't realize that I was gay. Like, it was still like It just felt natural. And then,
Right? There
but
we go.
but like I realized I was gay when I started to catch feelings for her and I wanted to date her. And then I was like, oh shit, like if you're gonna be my girlfriend, like I can't just bring you around my family. Like I have to like, you know, get them prepared and like, hey, I'm gay, or hey, I like girls, or whatever. And you know, like I had a breakdown. I was like, yo, I did not grow up this way.
Right.
I was like, wow, like it was in the moment, you know, you don't think about things because it's just natural. Then it hit me later on when I caught feelings for her and I had a whole breakdown. But I would say, but even then I thought I was like, maybe just bi.
Yeah.
And I dealt with a few guys after that, and then I realized I was like strictly just gay when you know, I don't know, like I just realized that like with men, like it wasn't the same, like
At all.
you could lay on a man's chest and it might be hairy. Let's start there.
Ew, taco meat.
See?
No.
Ew, we don't like the taco meat, okay?
No, it's just,
I don't like the taco meat. And I was like, dang, like, I wish I was laying on some boobs right now.
some cushion, please.
Right, some little pillows. And I feel like men just be too big. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like facial hair, like just little things like that. We're just like, ugh.
Not really sitting with me.
Yeah, like a fade. I wouldn't want to like put my hand behind your neck. Like just little like, you know, things like I couldn't deal with this. Like I like women. I like a woman's body.
Right?
The boobs. Lay on the boobs. That's what I like. And then like preferably I like women with long hair. So, you know, just being able to run your hands through their hair, because you can't always do that with a guy.
Nah.
Unless they got long hair.
True.
Like if I was straight, I would date a guy with long hair. Like if I was straight, Omarion, I would want him to be my baby daddy. Do you have a straight crush?
For sure.
A guy crush, yeah.
I always say this, but Chris Brown for sure. Yeah.
Is it like a, if I was straight, I would want him, or like I would go straight for him?
Both.
Because there's a difference.
Both.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. I'm like, no, never mind.
Who's your celebrity woman crush?
Kehlani, oh my God, please see me. Oh my God.
Hold the fuck on, because I know you didn't just get on my channel and mention my wife.
Oh, that's, ooh. Damn my fault.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? She don't even like Aries. No, because I was just saying this like three videos ago. It's
Yeah, she don't? No, I was talking about. But she don't?
I mean, I'm just saying that because she's a Taurus, and you know she's an Earth sign, and I feel like
the same, baby. Like
Earth signs and water signs go together. So Kehlani, baby girl, I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to come home to you. Khellsi's trying to get in between us, and I don't like that. You don't even know nothing about Kehlani. What's her last name?
Washington.
Ooh, I ain't even worried about you because I know in the end, me and Kehlani, we're gonna end up getting married, and
we already married.
I'm gonna invite you to the wedding though. I'm gonna invite you to the wedding. No. Anybody else besides my wife?
Tiana Taylor.
Homewrecker.
I'm sorry.
No, she almost let it out. Okay. That's the rosé. You know what I mean?
Bro. Wait, because the rosé done got us started. Nah, Tiana Taylor, bro. Wow.
Rosé. Make you say what you don't say. Tiana Taylor, yeah, same. I mean, of course, Kehlani's always gonna be at the top.
Yeah, definitely number one for sure. What about you? Besides Kehlani.
Cody Shane.
Ooh. I fuck with Cody.
I would. Ooh, I almost said something. I'm gonna beep this out, but I would let her. Beep. She's so pretty to me.
Sure.
Who else? Yeah, really just.
I can name a lot more females than males for sure.
Yo, Carrie Hilson.
Oh! Damn, my baby for sure.
That's my boo.
See, I knew something was up when I was younger. And I used to watch her, and it's just like, wow, she was like turning me on in a different way. Like,
you know who else I think, you know, a lot of celebrities helped me realize that I was gay.
Literally. Shout out to y'all.
Right. Shout out to Sierra.
Sierra for sure.
Man, the Like a Boy video.
Oh,
wow. That did it to me. That's when I was like, oh yeah. Shout out to the celebrities that helped us realize that we was gay.
Right? Yeah. For sure.
So like, how was coming out for you?
That. Okay, so we just gonna keep it real. My coming out story is I didn't come out directly. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we had broke up. You know, I'm just gonna keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. She had texted me on some like saying like, you know what I'm saying, she don't want to be gay no more, that's not who she is. Like,
that's trifling. As hell.
As hell. Shout out to you though. I still love you, shorty, but nah, she hit me on some that's not who she is. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not gay for real. A whole lot of religious stuff, like giving me the whole rundown about like how like she has, you know, she has to marry a man and she has to have kids, and I'm just like, when I was young when this happened, so that broke me completely. Like, I mean, like, I fell into the deepest, darkest hole in my life. Like, I'm gonna just give a shout out to myself back then, because that hole was dark, you know what I'm saying? And that's how my family found out, because my whole energy changed, my whole aura changed, you know what I'm saying? Just, like I was like saying, like, I'm a family oriented person, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about family, you know what I'm saying? So when that happened, I was not trying to be in no type of family activities, no type of family orientation. Like, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're in a dark, like,
That was your first heartbreak?
very first one. So when you're in a dark space, like, you give off a very big energy, very huge. It's huge. So my family felt that, and they were, you know, questioning me. And at one point, I just had to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I finally was just honest about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this girl broke my heart. That's how that came out. I didn't come out directly. For the longest, I was hiding my sexuality. Like, shout out to the people, like, not shout out, but like, not shout out, but like, it's not easy. I can't really say too much on it. It's not easy to really come out, you know, to your family, or really. There shouldn't be a coming out, but you know what I'm saying, in this generation, it's not easy to come out to people. So when that heartbreak happened, like, I was in a dark space, like, they peeped the energy. I had to just be upfront and honest, and just like, I was in a relationship. Y'all had no idea. My mom kind of peeped the energy a little bit, but I didn't really say it directly to her. But she knew what was going on. Like, this girl was at my house all the time. Like, she knew, but I didn't really tell her. But
You're about to get me emotional.
but what happened was, and it's crazy because I'm gonna be honest right now. Like, when I came out, when I actually told my family, like, I was disowned in a way. My girlfriend was definitely disowned in a way. They did not accept her into the family anymore because before we got together, she was a family friend. So she was already like in the family like a little bit.
Right.
So I mean I can see both sides to like at this, you know, today. But at the same time, like, it's just like, I mean, I guess I can't really judge, you know what I'm saying? Like, our parents and our grandparents come from different backgrounds. They come from different generations, you know. They grew up very different than we do now, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really judge being the person I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still love y'all for sure. Y'all put me in a dark hole for sure, but you know, I love y'all for sure. Like,
yo, take a shot every time Khellsi shouts somebody out. Y'all put me in a dark hole, but hey, shout out to y'all though, cause okay,
it's all love. But
I had to make you laugh one time. But that's real shit. Like, cause I will say, like, back then, and things are getting better now, but like, but still, there's still like kids that, you know, might be watching this that are contemplating coming out, and they know that they're gonna get disowned. You know, and that's real shit.
Real shit.
I feel like once you come to terms with your sexuality, there's that important question of, okay, so now what? Like, do I just keep this to myself and ride the wave until, you know, until I'm ready, or until this happens, until I move out, until I'm grown? Or do I keep this to myself? Or do I just, you know, start being open with who I am now, whether I decide to talk about it or not? Like, it's this big decision, and I feel like straight people wouldn't even know what that's like
at all. No.
It's like being white and hearing a person. Well, being serious, man. It's like being white, right? And you hearing a black person talk about racism. It's just like, like, I would never have to even think about that, because that doesn't happen to me. Yeah. It's similar, you know?
Very similar. When
you're straight, you don't have to think, you just grow up being who you are. And, you know, it's so hard when you're confused about who you are, just because you like something that may not be socially acceptable, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes you hide who you are. Like, I remember, like, still to this day, at the age of 23, I'm grown as hell. I got my own place.
Right.
I got my job, I have a life.
Yeah.
I do for myself. Sure. But even like having to go back home and know that I can't just be me. I have to be the filtered version of myself.
Right.
And I have to not necessarily hide this part of me, but like, you know, keep that.
I'll feel that though.
You know, like put it on. You know, you have to put this little face on, like.
Right.
Because not everybody is just down with the gay shit, especially the older people in my family. Like,
yeah.
Like, I can't, like, I will say, like, I have one grandma. She's like, I can talk to her about any and everything. And she'll be like, she'd be asking me, like, so you got a girlfriend? What's going on? What's the update, girl? Yeah. But, like, especially, like, in black families, it's like, I remember when I came out, my grandma was like, don't tell nobody that. She was like,
don't tell nobody that.
Don't tell nobody that. Just keep that to yourself. And like, to this day, we don't talk about my relationships or anything. Like, I could be engaged and I still would have to go back home and be like,
right, let's talk about it. No, for real.
Like, that's real shit. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, like, this is something that I wouldn't even say on my channel. but you know, the rose. No, but all seriousness, like I feel like it's important for us to be open because when I was that age, I was watching videos about people's coming out stories and shit. And
too.
especially when you have a religious background, like I grew up like around a lot of Jehovah's Witness. So I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness, but I grew up going, you know, to the Kingdom Hall and all of that, and having Jehovah's Witness Bible teachers, and even in college, I was going to the Kingdom Hall, having Jehovah's Witness Bible teachers and stuff like that. And my grandma's a witness, and you know, like and even then, like my other grandma was Baptist, and going to church with her, like, so it was just like these two big religious sides that, you know, and both in Christianity that's against, you know, being gay, and you're being taught that it's wrong, or I would say more on the Baptist side, I was taught that it's wrong. Yeah. And like, you're going to hell. Yeah. But on the Jehovah's Witness side, it was like, oh, it's wrong, but you can change. You know? Okay, yeah. So if you're feeling like you're having gay feelings, like you have to suppress it and you have to change, and really, if you want to be a Jehovah's Witness, then you have to learn to hate what Jehovah hates, which is, you know, being gay or whatever. You know, so like just growing up like that, like, it's just like, you don't know what you're being taught. Like, it's just like, you question everything you're being taught. Right. And you question your own feelings. Right. And it's like, am I weird? Am I an abomination? I can't control this feeling. Right. I'm gonna let you take over because I feel like I've been talking a lot. But.
Oh no, you're good. I'm like untuned.
But yeah, no, for real. But then like, for a little while, I stayed in the closet for a long time because I didn't want to get kicked out. I didn't want to get cut off. I didn't want to get shunned. I didn't want to get none of that shit. Like, I waited until I was way older, and I was still going to Bible study while having a whole girlfriend. And like, I'd be like, all right, bye babe, I'm going to Bible study. Like, you know, and I wanted to know everything that I could know about the Bible and to understand, like, and after a while, it's just like, when you really are in tune with God or whatever you believe in, it's just like, I know God loves me regardless, because I have a good heart and I treat people good, and I feel like, you know, that's what he's, you know, gonna focus on. So I would say, like, it was just extra hard being, you know, gay in a religious family. But I hid it as long as I could, because especially like when you're a femme, it's easy to hide, you know?
Definitely wasn't easy for it's not easy for a mask presenting. Well, not presenting, because I'm not really presenting that, and well, to an extent, but like
femmes have that femme privilege, I guess.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Like, you know, my family had their questions, you know what I'm saying? They was just, you know, iffy about a lot of stuff. I was never really just like, ooh, like, let's, like, if we going out, like, let's put on sand. I don't even like to really wear sandals or get my toes done to wear sandals, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just
sneakers.
Like, literally sneakers or socks with some fucking slides or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They had their questions just growing up. It's just like, I was never the type to just want to wear a dress or wear like a skirt. I fucking hate skirts till this day, I'm sorry, but like, I fucking hate skirts.
I hate them too.
I'll wear a dress like if I need to, but like, that's not something I'm finna just throw on. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up, you know, your family's gonna question, like, this is a female, like, why she don't wanna get her nails done? Right. Why she don't wanna put on a dress? Why she don't wanna wear this skirt? You know what I'm saying? Like, why she ain't wearing like crop tops and booty shorts and shit? Like, why she always got on baggy, you know, not baggy jeans, but baggy sweatpants and these long ass shorts, you know what I'm saying, t-shirts, like wearing all these sneakers, like that's just who I am being, you know, that's who I am, and that's who I'm comfortable like being, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm comfortable in. Like she was saying, like being in a, like coming from a religious background, like it's harder to really express yourself. Like I would say, what was I finna say earlier? Ooh. You brought up a lot of good points. Let me see.
Shoot, I was just talking.
I was in too. Like,
I hope my grandma gonna watch this and be like, why you talk about me?
not for real.
I'm just telling my truth, grandma. Like, please.
Like, not for real. Like, I want to say, like, to the people that aren't really just, you know, out, take your time. Like, really, I think, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, being able to express, or being able to be comfortable with yourself first, because that's all that matters. Because that's what comes first. Because I say all the time, at the end of the day, there ain't nobody in that casket but you. So really in this life, you need to be worried about you and what you got going on, what you doing, what you finna do next. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all that matters. Like, I respect my family, you know what I'm saying? I respect my family's opinions. I respect, you know what I'm saying, who they are. But at the same time, you gotta respect that I'm gonna be who I am, because I'm gonna live this life for me. So like, for anybody watching, like, that's scared to come out, or like just in that phase, like, really just try to get comfortable with yourself first, and then try to present that. I remember my coming out story, when I actually really came out for real, I came out to my mom in an email. In the same household. Like, I was in my room and she was in the living room. Like,
not even a text message?
No, an email.
Was it like a long letter?
I think, honestly, I haven't looked, but I think I still have that. But I was gonna say it in person. It's crazy. I think I still have the video on my computer too. Because I was recording.
Why whenever we come out, we want to record it? I recorded my coming out too. I was going through my voice memos one day, and I was like, what is this? And all I heard was, I got something to tell y'all. And I'm like, nah, I really recorded my coming out. Okay,
bro,
go ahead, continue.
That is funny, because why though? Like,
why do we do that?
But it's crazy because she actually came to me, because it was during that dark space. She came to me asking a whole bunch of questions I didn't really have the answers to, and she was just like coming to me like, you can be open, you know what I'm saying? And
she must have already knew.
She already knew for the longest. She even told me that she knew for the longest. She was like, oh, well, I can't really feel for like a parent because I don't have no kids. But she was saying like, just, you can really just feel for your child. You know what I'm saying? A lot is different just growing up. She actually, well, I have an older sister. Rest in peace to her. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like she can feel the vibes, like just as different, like differentiate like between the two children, like two girls. But I came out to her. Actually, I was actually gonna say it to her, but I got scared. I got nervous. So I was recording. It's crazy because that recording is me sitting on the bed and she's like standing at my door. And like, I was like nervous to say it. That shit is so uncomfortable. I have to watch that now that we're talking about it.
Oh, it's a video?
It's a whole video. I think it's like 17 minutes long of me just sitting at the camera like scared to talk. You can see it in my face. I was flushed. Like,
not flushed.
Scared, like. But after that she was like, you can just, after a while she was like, after that long ass time we were just standing there, like, she was like, you can just talk to me when you're ready. And so after that, when she left the room, I sent the email. And she sent the email back and was just like, I already knew. Basically. And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna love you through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of, I mean, you don't have to go through a traumatic heartbreak. But like, it's just a matter of you like coming to terms with being comfortable with yourself. I think I would, if I could talk to my younger self during that time, I would tell her like, you know what I'm saying, like, make sure you straight before anybody. Cause today, you know what I'm saying, just being by yourself, like just really experiencing life, like you all you got, really. Like, you got your family at the end of the day too, but really at the end of the day, for real, you really only got you. Like, nobody knows you like you. And never try to present yourself to be somebody you're not, for sure.
Yeah.
Being gay is hard.
But I honestly feel like gay men have it worse.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like it's like feminine gay women have it the easiest. And then like there's masculine gay women, and then like feminine gay men, and then like masculine gay men.
Yeah.
But then again, like that's just like in my little brain.
No, I agree.
But I also feel like it all depends on the family, the situation, the country, the state, you know, right. The level of like how religious they are. All of that plays a part. But I feel like a big part of it, like I said in the other video, is just like knowing who you're coming out to. If you know your family is super, super religious and like they ain't playing that shit, this might not be the best advice, but I would say fake it till you make it. Like, like low key, like, cause you don't want to deal, cause it can get violent. You can end up homeless. I've seen, I ain't gonna say who, but I've seen people get beaten because they were gay.
Unfortunately.
And it's like, it made me scared to be like, I'm gay. Like, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna just keep this to myself. You know, like, wait until you can, you know, be on your own and have a safe space for yourself. But like I said, you know, if you know that they ain't gonna trip that much, or if you're not sure, like, ask little questions here and there, like, and then chances are they probably already know, like,
they got their suspicions.
Yeah, especially if it's your parents. Like, your parents literally made you, so
they don't know.
But especially if you're like a masculine woman, or like a feminine boy, they're gonna know. You know, for me though, I would say like growing up with a single dad, like I didn't have my mom around, so my dad, you know, of course, I feel like I was a little more on the tomboyish side growing up, just being raised by a single dad. Like, you know, like he would dress me like him.
Dads are so cute.
I'll put a picture right here. But like, I was his mini-me. And I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of the times, people would think I was a boy. You know, I'm like, literally, like, I'm a girl. Like, I say that all the time. But, you know, just growing up like that and not, you know, so feminine. Like, I wasn't in ballerina classes and like girly shit like that. Like, I think the girliest thing I did was cheerleading in high school. But like, like he taught me how to fight. He taught me like he taught me how to be tough. I'm saying, like, you know, just being around masculine energy growing up, and then like his habits rubbing off on me and shit. Like, I feel like it was like people just thought that it's just because like, oh, like because you're being raised by a single dad, and then like growing up, like realizing and coming into my sexuality that I do have like little tomboyish moments and shit. Like, it's just like, oh, that's just Kayla. Like, she didn't really have a mom growing up, so she wasn't, you know, but like, it's just like, yeah, I'm gay. But yeah, like just things like that, like knowing what you like and what you don't like, and like little indicators of your sexuality. Like, I feel like parents need to pay attention to that, and you as the person, you pay attention to that, like, and really just get to know you and don't try to suppress it. Like, if you like wearing sweatpants and baggy shirts, because I know I do. Because that's one thing I will say, like, you will ignore parts of you.
Yeah.
Like, and then as an adult, it's like you have these identity crises, and shit. Like, there's probably like some super masculine man out there watching this, and maybe he deep down inside wants to wear a crop top. And
that's okay.
What? And that don't make you gay. That don't make you gay.
It don't.
Like, I feel like people,
let's talk about it.
if we had more freedom and safe spaces growing up to express and like try different shit, and it not be like
That's why it's so important for this generation to really be in tune with themselves.
Yes.
Because we're building the next generation. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with, you know, it just go like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a domino effect.
Literally, like, it's so important for you, just this generation, to really be, I think we are in a way, but just at the same time, we really need to work on it a little bit. But it's so important for us to be in tune with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because that can help the next person. It can really just help your child too, your seed. You know what I'm saying? You're building a new generation when you have kids. Like, that's why it's so important for you to just be comfortable, in tune, just, you know what I'm saying, with yourself. It's all about you at the end of the day, whether you have kids or not.
And don't villainize your kids for them wanting to try different things. Like, if your son is playing with Barbie dolls, let him. Watch him and see what he likes. You learn your kid.
Right, there we go.
Your kid is not learning from you. I mean, yes.
Yes, in a way.
But like, as far as when it comes to shit that they like, you learn them.
There you go. Right.
Period.
Period.
So if you're watching this and like, you're confused a little bit. But then again, I don't even like the word confused like that, because people always like to use that. But if you're, you know, like, kind of like, okay, what do I like? Like, try that shit. Even if it's just in private. And you know, you have to kind of keep it to yourself until whatever. Try that shit. Yeah. Do not suppress any parts of you.
Never.
Whether it's sexuality, the way you dress, whatever, things you like, whatever. Don't do that shit. So when you came out, did they use that confused word on you?
Oh, they use all type of words. Confused, phase.
Ooh,
I hate that word.
That one burns my biscuits.
Right?
It just.
And I'm grown as fuck now, so like, don't say that shit to me. Because if it was a phase, baby, that would have happened when I was in my teens. Fuck,
it would have been done.
I'm still munching. But
when did the phase end? Let me know.
You let me know. Like, but she's like, ooh, even the worst one, predatory, like predator, like they used that against me. Like, I was like being forced into the situation, when really what they didn't know is I enforced the situation. I was younger than the female at the time. And my little hot-headed ass, like, you know what I'm saying, ready to, excited, like, hormones raging, like, at the time, like, just like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying, this is a beautiful ass woman, like, I don't know.
You're just trying shit, just an experiment.
What are you talking about? Like, I'm like, well, let's see what it's about, like,
trying to see what that be like.
I enforced that situation, like, they didn't know that, but like, they was trying to use that against me. I think in a way, just using those derogatory terms really just sinks in, and it just really puts you in a place, like, you start really just second guessing yourself. And that's why it's so important for you to just be in tune and find yourself within you. Because like, regardless of whether, you know what I'm saying, your family comes to terms with you, or, you know what I'm saying, your friends, there's always going to be that derogatory term against lesbian, gays, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, that's why you don't have to accept those people, but it's important for you to accept yourself, because that way, if you comfortable within yourself, whatever is on the outside is not going to matter.
Right.
Like,
that's why I feel like gay people or anybody in the LGBTQ community, they have, like, their confidence is unmatched. Once you really become comfortable with yourself, oh, you can't tell no gay boy nothing. Nothing. Or no gay girl, like,
out of there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not all the way there. I'm getting there. I'm on my way there. But like, once you get there, like, the confidence is unmatched. Like, no straight person has more confidence than a gay person.
I don't think so.
I would like to see it. Because of all of the steps that they have to take to get there. It wasn't just, you know, accepted.
Yeah.
They have to do so much work in themselves
Within themselves. There we go.
to love themselves and become accepted and look like, and just be like, I'm gonna fuck with me, no matter who fuck with me. That's why. I love gay men.
I do too. Oh my god, I do too.
I love them. If you're gay and you're a boy, can you like be my friend or something? Slide in my DMs.
Y'all are
friends too.
For life.
Yes. But I would say the confused word and the phase word, that
the
was
phase, them two right there.
Them two, and then them two together. Like if you have kids and they're, you know, exploring their sexuality, I would say try to avoid those words. You know, if they're gay or something like that, like try to avoid those words, because they're little people just trying to figure out what the fuck they like. Like, don't put these big ass words on them, and it may not be big to you, but it's big to them because it's like, oh, I'm confused. I'm like,
yeah.
And it's like, I just got here. I'm just learning.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really know.
I don't know shit. Right. Or it's a phase. Nothing.
Phase.
I feel like nothing is a phase.
Nothing. A phase is like wearing a certain color for so long.
Right.
Like wearing a certain type of clothing item. Putting your hair a certain, that's a phase. Your sexuality, I don't see that as a phase.
Yeah, and you're just trying to figure it out. Like,
I don't see that as a phase.
or like, I would say the only way it would be considered a phase is just like, I'm just in the figuring it out phase.
But even so, like,
But that's more of like a stage.
yeah, like
A stage in life, a period in life.
yeah, like that's a pivotal.
Yeah,
point.
because
You know
to me,
what I'm
a phase is like, it's
Something-
kind of like,
saying? Go ahead.
it's like, a phase to me is like something that is just not real in the moment.
Yeah,
Not really happening.
I have to.
Or you were outside of your mind in that time, and then you came back to your senses, you know,
Yeah,
something like
okay,
that. Yeah.
I can see it like that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't see. That's why I can't see sexuality as a phase. Like, even for the people that put their little pinky toe into the gay world, I don't see that as a phase. Like, a phase is something that's here and gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I just feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but personally, I feel like if somebody's gonna put their pinky toe into the gay community, that's how you've been feeling all along.
Right, and you're always gonna be looking at that same water that you put your pinky toe in.
Right.
Even after you even after you pluck your toe back out.
Right.
You're still be looking like, I could put my toe back in
here,
but I ain't gonna do it.
Literally,
You know,
that's
why I feel like there's a difference between, like when people say you could choose to be gay. I don't think that. But my thing is, you always gonna be gay or be attracted to whatever that is. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of acting on it or not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, like we was saying, like you could be looking at that water. You always gonna look at the water.
Uh-huh.
But it's just a choice of whether you're not gonna put your pinky toe in or not.
Or if you're gonna jump all the way in.
Yeah, deep dive in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like one thing about me, I'm never gonna suppress my sexuality.
For sure.
I'm always gonna live in the open, and I feel like I want to encourage people to do that because there's so many people that are just like down low, right, in the closet still. They be having whole lives, whole lives and kids, and still be gay. And like, I couldn't imagine living like that. Like, that's not a happy life to me.
It can't be. For like to the fullest, it can't be.
They can't. And you offer what? Because you think that that's the right thing to do? Nah, like, I think the right thing to do is to make yourself happy, whether that's with a woman, a man, whoever. You know, like I've had people tell me like, oh, if you're gay, you're just supposed to just not act on it and just be alone. I wish the hell I would. I wish I would. I'm not dying alone. I don't want to die alone. Like, I want to at least taste some before I die. Like, fuck. experience it. So this video, the camera about to die, so I think I want to cut this short. Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, be you, really.
Yeah.
That's all it is in this life. Like, you just never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta live every moment in the moment. Like, that's all it is. We can't change the future. We can't change the past. Be comfortable with yourself. That's all that matters.
And love yourself. Don't be scared. Like, okay. But one thing about it, like, it is scary. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't say don't be scared. It is scary as fuck, especially depending on your situation. But okay. All right, y'all. The camera died. So I was just saying, you know, build up that confidence and, you know, prepare yourself to just have to be fearless and fight against all the odds and all the comments, all the, you know, the negative shit that may come along with coming out, and love yourself through it. And then when you do, just know that there's gonna be a whole community out there. A whole community, okay?
Right.
And you're not gonna be alone. There's a gazillion of us. And then once you really start, you know, being out there and exploring yourself and love yourself, like, you're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna feel so free. I love you guys. Okay, to all the baby gays out there, you got this shit. Make sure you share the video with your mama and your zaddy and your sister Keisha and your cousin Ray Ray. And make sure you stay up and get your cake up. So follow Khellsi on Instagram, Twitter, all that good shit. Everything is in the bio. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Love me like you do. Do the things you do, girl. It's the way that you move.